Hi guys, right, we're back for the next exciting episodes of Heart of Iron, but we want to see how we're going. Well, we've recently captured the Dutch East Indies, and we're going to reorganise things. We're at the moment going for naval primacy, and then going to move after that. I want to go for army primacy, but that's going to be months and months away, so I'm going to hit the Chinese border incident as quickly as possible. Try and get the troops back so that we can deal with China and go in and see what we can actually do. Because sadly, I would have gone for the British, but they've we had a war goal against them, but we've missed it. Let's have a look. Let's cancel that. How long would it take to get that goal again? 44. Okay. So let's see what we can do about that and just get things, well, just get in. So I'm using these troops. These are moving into position near the home base. These two sets of units are staying in this area. We have the forces moving in to start getting into assault these troops. I'm just going to send them. This unit, let's get them into assault from there in. So we'll let that organise. So pulling them out of the of this force. The others are training to build up some experience. These guys are holding these areas, so but they have no supplies incoming, so I'm moving these guys up, getting ready for the invasion, and I've got these support units in position to take the battle to them when we push in. And also have these, let's get these guys along the border there. I'm going to move them back in as well, ready to push straight through those units straight down to the front. So move those guys in so they can start doing their thing. So we're moving units up. What's happening here? I presume they're trying to land, and we have troops here ready to bounce them if they do manage to land. So we'll see what happens. Keep it rocking and rolling. Building more units. I was building a lot more artillery, and I've started shifting it from these mega artillery down into. We're now doing motorized units in the background. We've got the tanks incoming, and I've got these guys in training so that when we go against the Chinese, we're in a better condition to fight. These units here, they're going to be, well, these guys are in training, and most of them are going to be moving back. I want most of them actually moving back. Let's grab those units and move them into that section so that they're not so there isn't the the supply issue here, because they're short of supply. So if I move them back to the home base, there isn't so much attrition. And then we get ready from the ports to go in. I'm moving the ships into place and getting ready for the invasion. That's it. These guys are pushing in. They're about to invade. So that's it. Let them come into the port. Take the port from these guys. We'll see how the effect of that. So speed that up. Oh, where are they going? Okay. Oh, well, we'll let them. These guys can do it in their own time. So they're in position. They're going to organise and they're going to get better equipment. Amelia, oh good, she's circumnavigated the globe. Brilliant news. These guys are pretty hammered. Let's get a commander into this unit, ready to attack. And in fact, let's just send them straight through because it looks like these guys are about to capitulate anyway. So that's fine. And we'll send them down the edge to take those zones. These guys, it looks like we don't actually have to go in to oh, as it got closer, it looks like a harder task. So we'll get them ready to push in as well. Get him carrying on with that invasion order, and we'll wait and see. So get them organised, keep it rocking and rolling. We've got more troops to add, so I'm going to add them into... Yeah, they need more training. Let's check that unit. Okay, let's get them into the larger unit. Grab them, put them in there for training. They're moving into position, and we still have a serious supply issue. Okay, and I'm going to move those guys in. I want them down here. Come on. Down by Nagasaki. That's it. You guys get out of there, and then that should solve the supply problems that we have here. Get them out of there, and then we'll see exactly how bad it is. So let's have a look. That's great. No supply problem. Fabulous. Cool. And that's one of the issues. So these guys are getting ready. These guys are waiting for that to happen. So we'll just keep it rocking and rolling. Speed this up a bit. Naval primacy. Fabulous. Let's grab this. Great, we've got 10 points now. We have a nice amount of artillery. Now, as they're actually training at the moment, I don't want to put the equipment on until they finish their training and until they've improved. So, let's have a look at some of these guys, see how good their training's going, and then I can move units like that into a separate unit that's not attacking. They're ready to rock and roll as well. Oops. Oh. Let's start that again. Pause. That's it. Okay, construction. Let's sort this out. And machine tools. Very nice. Okay, plus the industry. All going very quickly. Very, very neat. Now, excavation would be useful. These tools, those would be good, but we want land doctrines and grand battle plans, maximum planning, that sort of thing. 266 days. It's not quick enough. Now, logistics we need to put in. Support equipment for defense, yes. Then, working our way down. More production. Oops, too early. Let's get... Oh, I really want more of those on board. So, improved planes. We're going to need better. Well, we've got the best close assault we can get, but fighter support and long-range bombers to assist us. These multi-purpose bombers. Ground attack 6. They're expensive, but they're very good, and this will help us where we need it. And to be able to do that, we want better planes, so we get those underway. And at the same time, so I want the planes in, naval bombers or this side. I'm going to go for the fighters. So that's going to help us with the overall maintenance of air superiority. So there we go, more ships. Let's see what we can do. Let's kick these out of there. Oops. That's it. So, light cruisers, naval points, we don't have a little, so we can upgrade the Megamis. So let's get in. Now, we're waiting for we need the upgraded destroyers. Light Megamis, very, very useful. So let's see what we can do. Reliability, no. Anti-air, that's going to be a big thing. How many can we put in? That will do it. That's all. Okay, let's go for increased gun range, slightly reduced speed. Let's go with that for now. Gun range. But the speed, the maximum speed is going to be an issue. Let's have a look. Changing the engine, evasion. Okay, the evasion doesn't change, so at least that's something. So we'll go with that as the first upgrade. So let's grab the Mark 1, and we'll finish that one off. Get bump the stockpile into this unit, so as soon as it's ready, this will finish, and then it'll start producing these. I really want to get more heavy cruisers, something like that in the background. But actually, let's go for another class of light light Megamis. So then we go Kentai, get them straight into the same place. So when this is finished, all of those units are going to go into these as soon as they can. We need more steel. It's a little bit of an issue. And then we have army primacy would be useful. Military building slots, yeah, let's get those under our belt. And so we've got the supplies incoming. Now let's look at the supply situation. We need 21,000 equipment. The fighters are coming on nicely. The motorized is going the right way. That's all going the right way. Fabulous. Now let's look in closer what's happening down here. They're in trouble. These guys, how are they looking? Him. Let's move you, just you, into the separate section. New commander. Putting him into there and get rid of that, because every time I click it on that, oh yes, those units, we want to delete that attack vector, and then from here, that's it, attack, port attack to come in behind. And attack the port there. Okay, that'll sort that out. And these guys, they're building up quite nicely. Let's have a look at the improved unit. Okay, let's get these guys. They're about as good as they can get. So let's grab those. Let's have a look. First line attack. Little bit of attrition. So let's get these into second unit. And minimize how much equipment we're using. Let's grab all of those into there. So you can see what I'm doing, just grabbing these units which have maximized their training so that, oh, let's get them back in track. Just you and your little dog too. A little bit more training for him. He's ready to go in. Him into this section. So hold the shift and it allows you to pick up more than one unit. Let's check this unit. Okay, they're coming in nicely. These guys, they need most of them need training. Let's move him into there. Let's get them training with a field marshal. Let's get him as a field marshal. There he is. Okay. Yep, that's that sorted. Oh, what? No. Oops. Yep. Sorted. Okay. Keep that rocking and rolling as we get our units better and better. They're trying to battle their way through. They could be trying to escape, or they're trying to reinforce this port. We need a new commander in here. Let's get him into that section. They're building up quite nicely. That's cool. So as we're building up pretty well, get those guys into this section, and then we've got additional units that we can move up into the fully trained unit. Come on, you in. Work our way down. Just make sure so we're not wasting equipment. Little bits of micromanagement. If you've got the time to do this, and then grab them as well. Let's move them into there for now. Yep. Pretty good that the army's getting very neatly trained. Oops. Oh, come on. Just you in, because if we can save just those bits of equipment as we're going through, move them in. Let's make sure that's it. That's those all sorted. Any more in here? No, that's good. So then we can keep it rocking and rolling. Because every person you move in and stop the training, then there's no need for the additional equipment to be wasted. So I think it's a waste if you want to sit there and waste and watch time click by with wasting the equipment, then that's up to you. But I would rather just be on the button and not waste it. So that's that out of the way. So army experience plus land doctrines. Now let's go for the Chinese border incident. We're getting close, so let's have a look. Factories. Let's get these on board. Get those guys out the way. Let's see where we are. See what we need. So we've got 4 additional factories. Let's bump that up. So we need motorized tanks are coming on. Let's bump that up. Close support. Got 160, which is nice, but we need more. Carrier fighters is okay, but we need normal fighters. We've got 293. I want more, so I'm bumping that up. And so we're short of steel. That support equipment, bump a couple into there. That's it. So 1 into there, and that's everything sorted. And we're now short of steel. So let's go, and who can we get some steel from? The US, German Reich. Let's go to Manchukuo. Boom, and that should sort us out. Great, plus 28. That's always nice to be able to trade like that. Fabulous. Germany, what do they want? They want to send volunteers? No, we're fine. Thank you for asking. We've got plenty of troops ourselves. And then send those guys into there. They're ready to rock and roll in this section. And then, as we get our forces ready, so they're all starting to get ready for the battles. We start thinking about moving them in. And there's more units. Oops, not you. Moving them up and out, and we need a new, let's have a look, a new field marshal to cover these guys. So let's put him in, and let's promote him. Cool. That's that sorted. Double check we've got so he needs to go into that section. Double check everyone is okay. He's ready to almost ready to attack. We're holding them off. I would think it's a good time to go. So, are you ready? That's it. You go in. You attack the port. We can't see anyone there, but there may be someone there. You guys, okay? It's time to move those two into their own section. Oop, pause. New commander. Let's put him in charge with front line from there and ready to push in. We've captured the port. Fabulous. And we just need to get some troops in. So I've got him waiting there. Send him in as well. And him. They'll get straight in. These guys are moving in behind. Fabulous. That's the sort of thing you need to watch out, or want to try and watch out for. So let's have a look at the battle. Let's slow this down so we can see what's happening. So he's in. We're holding it. It's ours, and these guys are on their way. Get ready. Charge. Come in behind. Take them to pieces. And there should be another. Nope, he's gone. But we will be able to assist with those guys moving in. This battle is looking good. 13 days, that's fine. And these guys are going to beat them, I would presume. We need more units. So let's have a look. Let's move those 2 units in to this front to assist. And these guys, they're ready to rock and roll. And let's go for a defensive, well, an offensive position to help with the winning the battle. So give them a bit of a priority of what they're doing. He's coming in to assist, and we'll allocate him to the battle as well. Okay. That's it. More troops in. Fabulous. And we gained another factory. Very, very nice. So let's see what we've got. What do we need? So support equipment. All of these coming in nicely. Check the numbers. Looking good. 16,000 equipment. Let's go for the cheaper gun, the cheaper metal. Let's have a look at the the trade side of things. Come on. Oh, come on, my silly mouse. Okay, cool. We're not oversupplying anything. Cool. And then look at these units. They're all fine. They're fully trained, ready to rock and roll. And I'm going to send 3 additional units in to assist. Assist on that front. These units are coming on nicely, so we'll get them into the training unit. Oh, come on. That's looking good. So that's it. Just keep taking out the armies that are fully ready to rock and roll, so they don't waste equipment as they're training. Brilliant. That's looking good. So it's all working the right way, and then we've got additional troops that can head in as well. So get them into this training battalion. Let's check those numbers, make sure all of those are in. Yep, that's fine. These guys, they're not in, so let's get them in as well. Train up all the units you can to be able to attack in the background. That's it, they're incoming. Fabulous. Let's have a look at the minus 20%. Okay, we'll just hold the port. We've got the supplies incoming. There are more guys coming in to assist here. And if I send him around to there, and one of these units pushing down that way, we'll then encircle these units. Yes, he may fall in the background. The attack may falter, but we will pin these guys in place, form an encirclement around them, and take them out. It might take a little bit longer, but encircling their army, it's the simplest way. We're not going to do damage. We'll use less equipment, and so speed this up as they're moving their way around. That's it. Brilliant. They're attacking us. I think he's realised the problem that he's in. And move him up to there. Make sure we've got that sorted. And we've got the Asashio. Brilliant. So we can... Let's have a look at the ship side. We need better ships, so that's that sorted. The Yamato. Oh, that would be so nice. Yes, please. But we need improved... carrier primacy is a biggie. But that would be useful. But for now, land doctrines... Let's go for the grand battle plan to help us on the Chinese side. Now, production. Now that we have that ship that we can work with, now let's just get the destroyer in. So that's that sorted. That's underway. We'll finish this last one. Then we'll get the additional units in to give us more of these new destroyers, and get him into to Kentai as well. So that'll sort that out. Let's look at the logistics as it's all going. 16,000, it's going the right way. Let's check the materials. Yep, that's looking good. So keep it rocking and rolling. Do what you can do to improve your situation. And just allow the enemy to make errors. Oh, come on. You go through there. Push him right the way down. We need to be able to cut these guys off. He's moving back into that position. And let's move both of those into this line. So they're spread out and ready to take it to the enemy. And let's grab one of those guys. Let's move him. Just you. Up to there to open the road that way. Use the second one. Let's send him down there to close that section up. While he's pushing down to encircle these units. That's it. Brilliant. That's that dealt with. They're encircled. They've got no ports. They're in trouble. We just need to wait them out. Let's send him into there. Seal that up as he's going through to allow us to get more supplies in through the ports here. They're moving in. We can more supplies. Let's have like support equipment. More weapons. Let's go for that. In fact, let's go for the better weapons. Construction side. Okay, we need More civilian factories. Let's head up. Cool. And then more normal factories. So let's go for additional factories up here. And that'll keep that rocking and rolling in the background, allowing us to take the fight to the enemy as soon as we can. That's it. They're trying to break their way through this battle. Let's have a look at the percentage. 10%. Okay, Italian territories. These guys, let's have a look. Minus 20. So these guys are moving into position. Let's get him moving over to there to seal that off. Keep it rocking and rolling. These little things, and it's good practice for the troops. Practicing circling and building everything up, getting it into place. These guys, let's move them into this training section, and these guys who are fully trained, let's get them out. That's it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Let's grab you two first. And grab some of these ones from the bottom next. Okay. Oh, come on. It's that double click. I'm having problems with my mouse. Oh, oh, come on. Let's just grab him. Put him into there. Oh, goodness. Work this through. Oh, come on. I'm going to pause and carry this on in a second. Okay, that's organised, so we'll come back here. Oh, it's so frustrating when that happens. So just keep this rocking and rolling, get the guys in place. Now let's have a look at the battle. Time to go in, I think. What's the percentage? 10%. Go. Go, go, go. And that's it. That'll give us a bit more battle experience. Seal these guys in, close the pocket, and just take them to pieces. They wanted our land, you know. Get off my land. So that's it. Keep it rocking and rolling. Practice the encirclement. Marco Polo Bridge, brilliant. The Chinese border incident details. Let's have a look. They refuse to acknowledge our liberation, and so +1 world tension. Okay, we've got that, and we'll go for war. Let's get them into there. Just you, not your little dog too. That's it. You go up there and close that. Good boy. Pause. I'm going to pause this. Bear with me. Okay, I've reorganized those units. I just need to now set up some offensive actions against the Chinese. Move a couple of units. Get some areas down here ready to attack and push into the Jiangxi clique. And some additional landings here near Nanjing. And over here to have a number of different assaults going in, capturing ports to allow us to get the supplies going in. So that's what I'm going to do in the background to save time, so bear with me. Let me just organise that. Okay, I've reorganised the units. We have forces going in to land here in Guangzhou. So the got Marines going in to start off with, other units going in, then there's a wave coming in here to spread around, capture this zone before pushing in. I'll then move these forces who are down here up to capture the port here, pushing up, deal with the port here, take the airfield, and then meet up with this force pushing round. The other insurgents are going to be coming from this port into Nanjing, with another large force coming in behind to secure the zone here, with other forces here just slowly pushing in and attacking in this direction to deal with things with the other side of things. Now we have 4,500 or so, 4,800 artillery, and we've got enough army experience to use it. So we're a bit short on other equipment, but we can get the equipment in. So let's look at the army numbers. What do we have the most of? We have 81 army divisions. So HOI IV, let's check these units to start off with. HOI IV, let's get in, have a look at the template, start getting the HOI IV in as our main force going through. And in fact, let's have a look at this larger unit, 6 units. Now these could be pretty, if we can get support artillery into these units, fast moving, that'll be very, very useful. So let's work our way through, edit these units. Let's have a look and see about the artillery, support artillery. How many units do we have? 12 divisions. That's using some. Okay, let's get those in. Boom, as the first section. Then working through these Marines, let's put the artillery in. Now, artillery, 9 divisions, that's fine. Get those in. That'll be a very, very nice assault force. Then Chitu Shidan. These guys, let's check we can get the artillery into this section. Let's have a look at the numbers. So we are 40 divisions. We'll still be left with 3,000 units. 15 width. Let's add, can we get another artillery in? 18 combat width. I'm liking the look of that. Nice bit of strength. Yeah, oh, we haven't got the points. Okay, let's take that out. We soon will do. Okay, let's just go in with the one. Okay, we'll go in with that. That's where we are at the moment. So time is moving, is fleeting. Those guys are going to be getting themselves ready. This battle is going very neatly. Marco Polo Bridge incident. It's all coming together very nicely. They're moving in to capture that section. Oh, just want that section done. These guys, that's it. You push in, you take them to pieces. These guys, that's it. He's gone. Field hospitals, neat. We just need more points. Heavy machine guns, brilliant. Perfect timing. And additional factories. So we have one more factory. Let's just get some more equipment in. That's it, just basic equipment that they can be for the rear echelon troops. That's very neat, and we will get 1937. The tech would be good, but let's have a look. Anti-air, useful. Anti-tank, 50% bonus to learning about it. Soon, not quite yet. That's upcoming, okay, oops. Now, ships. We want ships, ship doctrine, carrier primacy, yes. Then, let's have a look at the army details, that's coming through, and air doctrine. Long range bombing, high level bombing, yeah, we're going to go for that at the end, so force rotation. That will sort that out, and that'll help us with the overall picture. Let's send him into there. You go there. You push into there. Take that. And then we check out the incident and naval battles. They're trying to land everywhere. We don't really want them to. These forces now. Let's get them moving from there through to here. Capture this. Capture that zone. That's looking fine. Let's look at the situation with China. No war goal. Mainland China. Okay, things are still escalating. Those units, let's have a look. Nope, we'll just let them tick through. That's fine. These guys are moving into position, ready to assault. They're preparing. The equipment is getting into place. We've got 55 units here, ready to go in. Oh, we don't have the supplies. Okay. And I'm going to grab some of these units. And move them into the port there to be able, so they're close to be able to move in when the time is right. So keep it rocking and rolling. Send him across the country, him across to there. These guys, we'll get them ready to rock and roll. So from here, in from there, we've got, let's get them going into Shanghai as well. They're moving into position. They're moving down there. So what the plan is, send the Marines in here, capture this first, send the rest of the troops in, pull the Marines back, and then send these Marines in to assist with the landing here. So a couple of different landing points. And actually, let's get them going. Let's reorganize that. Get them from. Come on, get rid of that. Come on. Oh, come on. I'm just going to pause this. Okay, guys, time is getting on. We've got planes in place. We've got ships on their way. So we're getting prepared. And we just wait for 0 hour. H hours, you know. D-Day. Oh, dear. Let's check these guys have got the right amount of crew on, that everything's looking good. The right amount of planes. That's looking good. We've got the support planes in place. That's looking very good. Let's double check these ships. One carrier there. We've got more air support in this zone, as I'll show you. More air support with hundreds of 360 planes out of this zone. So I'm having the carriers down in these two zones to assist with these landings. So in fact, those guys, I'm going to move them down to here to actually assist. In fact, let's move them up. Let's leave them in that section. Just move the one set down, ready to. So we'll have them holding this, holding the Yellow Sea, just in case something untoward happens. And with these two carrier groups in dealing with things. Now, let's have a look. Limited export, extensive conscription, war economy. Let's look at Chief of the Army, Army Offence, Army Morale, Army Drill, Division Attack plus 5%, Recovery Rate plus 8. Let's go for Division Attack. So that's us getting ready. Great, we've got ships covering this zone, and these guys are still doing their bit. So actually I'm going to move them up. Move them to assist with the landing up here. So get them ready, and as soon as we've secured the landing zones, then I'm going to move them further up the coast to be able to assist with the second landings. So we just keep this ticking over, wait for the time to be right. Let's check to see how long it is. So about 37 days. So I'm going to speed this up, and we'll get it organised. There we go. We've got the new updated plane, 2 new planes, and heavy fighters that will give us some excellent long-range abilities. So that's there, and then we'll go for these carrier-based planes as well. So let's look at the updated situation. Navy experience. Oh. Production, come on. I'm seriously having problems with my mouse at the moment. So sorry about this, guys. So the new planes, well, we can't do anything about it. So the interwar fighters, tactical bombers, let's take the ships out. Close that down, and the naval bomber, not naval bomber, the interwar bomber, I'm putting in for the updated tactical bomber. So sadly we can't get the new one in yet. So lose 8 days of production. Oh, what? No, wrong one. What? Oh, great. Silly bear. Okay, so there's that one. And then we've got the let's double check. Standard fighters, interwar fighters, and straight updated with that. That's fine. They'll come straight in with new improved planes. That's it. Keep it rocking and rolling. Keep the time going on. These guys are in position. New planes will be going in to supersede the old ones, and we just keep the production going. We've got additional units ready to come in, and those guys, let's move them into this front line. We will need them to keep it rocking and rolling. More troops. Anschluss of Austria, it's all happening around about the same time. That's looking pretty good, so keep it rocking and rolling. They must know there's something up. War with China. We are ready to rock and roll. New factories, so what do we need at the moment? Tactical bombers, more fighters. Fighters will always be good in this situation. Let's look at the rest though. Short 10,000 10,000 weapons, and that will only get worse. There, that's looking good. So let's bump these better weapons up. That's that out of the way. Available war goal, we certainly do. Army innovation. Yes, we'll go with that next. And let's kick this off. So, China, you want a war? You've got a war. Okay, now, we've got these plans in place. We want to send the We want those guys moving into position. Get them. This is the second attack force from here. Let's get them through to land there. And there we go. Those guys. Let's get the. Oh, what? Okay. Let's get them in. Then we have the other attack force going in. Let's slow this down so we can see exactly what's happening. That's underway. They are short of supplies. So many units here. Not a good situation. Let's get him in charge to improve that situation. Now, 20 of these units. Let's split it in half. I'm going to send those units, put a new commander in, get him in charge, and send them to this port. Get them there to alleviate the problem, improve the situation. We need to get some guys down here to assist. United Front. Okay, we lost a few subs. Let's check what's happening down here. It looks like they're attacking us. They are seriously taking it to us. We need some more units. You guys into this front. All of you guys in. We need you there now. Okay, we need to keep that pressing. Those guys who were going to be ready to assault in, let's get him into there, and we'll get the new, in fact, let's get those additional units in as with a separate commander. Let's get him into this section and covering that section there, ready to push in and force them back out to the port. Okay. That's their plan. These guys are going in. That's it. That's sorted. Here. They're coming in. We need what's happening. Where are our where are our ships? Let's just get them operating in here. That's it. Get them operating there. They want to help. No, we're fine. We can deal with this. And let's get that underway. More weapons. Great. We've landed. And let's push through. Where do we want? Let's start organizing. That section there, getting ready to push down to it to capture the port there. These units, you guys in now. That's it. Front line. Into there. Boom, you go. Next assault force. You guys select all. Attack. Second wave. You guys. Those units here. Allocate them there. That's going to be the next wave going in. 10 days, that's fine, we can deal with that. We've got 5 minutes left. I've just noticed the time. Go. That's it. You move, head in, take it to them. Battle is going well. These guys, so if they push in, causes problems, we hold the line. More forces incoming. That's fine. We can deal with that. It's a distraction while our main forces push in and take these zones. And let's get... Oh, bit of an issue. Come on, God, please don't crash. Oh, no. Okay, so the landings are going ahead neatly. We just need to get the rest of the troops in position. Okay. You guys, let's send them down to the port. Get him going across through to the other port. And those cavalry units pushing across the river. Let's look for resources. If I can push them up to the mountains, that'll help us to secure this zone. We don't know where the enemy are at the moment. We need to check for... We need an airfield. Sadly, that's not ours. It's Hong Kong. So, keep that rocking and rolling. Great, we've landed. These troops... In you go. Those guys in. Second bridgehead. And those troops in as well. New force. Straight into there. You guys pushing round to there. Cavalry pushing up to capture that section. One of you units. Just one. Just you. Come on. Oh, that's it. Pushing up to there. We'll see where it goes. That's it. That's looking good. Let's get them pushing through there. Okay, we've hit the enemy. That's fine. Send him around. Send them around to encircle the enemy. That's fine. You guys carry on down to the ports. You carry on through to that zone. These guys can land. Let's get them in. Attack when you're ready in 1 day's time. Those units, we want you in now. And let's get... That's it. All of you guys in. So, I think this is a great starting point. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You can see what's underway. We're drawing them in. I didn't expect to draw them in. I thought we'd better push them back and hold them at least. But it is what it is. And, well, we've got more factories we're capturing. We're pushing into the bridgeheads, and it's going quite nicely. So, thank you so much, guys. We're going to keep these pushing in, try and swarm through, take their capitals, and just keep sweeping through to take them to pieces. See you on the next episode. Thank you, guys. I'm the Gaming Bear. Have fun. See ya.